What's up, guys? Welcome back. Malik here, and today we're going to be looking at all of my trades on the NASDAQ 100 September 22nd. So I had some time off work and I was able to more participate in the market, look at the trades, monitor how the market was moving, and I was able to make a bit more trades. But during a regular work day, I'm not able to make this amount of trades and pay this amount of attention to the charts. So I usually just make two trades and let it be more of a swing trade. But today I was intraday trader. So today I basically made a lot of positions and I'll show you, and I ended up being profitable, bringing the account back up from a loss. So I did this by taking small risk on every trade, and then if I felt like I was making too many losses, I would have exited on the day and just stopped. But I'll be showing you all of the trades now. That's starting from the first one that was 1 hour after market open, and that open price was, I'm gonna actually just copy this and then just add that to the chart here. And you can see that was a loss of 27.99. So this is where I entered. You can see I copied the exact place the exact price. So for the close price, I'm just gonna copy this as well. For the close price, I'm going to just copy this and put that into where I got stopped out. So this was the first trade I entered to the sell side, because my strategy typically says that if you have a close to the lower side with displacement, you should look for sells on the next day for a trend continuation. Even if you don't believe it, you should kind of blindly follow your strategy and go with it. So this is where I got stopped out for a total loss of 27.99. We'll come to the next page now where you can see I made a lot more other trades. So this next trade I entered at 137, and I'll actually just copy this as well. We're gonna edit this. So this is where I entered to the buy side, and this was a loss of 974. And if you look at the candle, you can actually see that today was very bullish, but at the end of the day, you still closed pretty low. So if you were still holding a long position, you would have lost because the market basically took back all of the gains it gave you in the day. So this is where I got stopped out. The candles, the lines are pretty thick. That's why it looks like that. It's hard to see. But that was a loss of $9.74 to the buy side. And then my sell side trade actually got stopped out at 16.75. And after that sell side trade got stopped out, I kind of saw the bullish momentum in the market and kind of took that as my bias for the rest of the day. So this sell side trade I entered here, very close to the bottom where I believe the market would have continued to go down, but the market did not go down. The market actually started pushing up and very aggressively. So after that, I just went straight buys. Like nothing else could tell me that the market wasn't very bullish right now. And this one, I actually got stopped out right here at 14729.84 for a total loss of 1675. So after that, I entered a lot more buy side trades, and you'll see they were pretty successful. I'll show you where I entered and exited all of them. And then I can actually take you quickly to the 1 hour chart and show you what I was looking at when I decided to take these buy side trades. They were on the 4 hour, and on the 1 hour, I took some trades. So right here at 14,746.93. Okay. So right here, 14,746.93. This is where I entered to the buy side. And then let's actually go down to the 4 hour. So I entered the buy side more on this candle and exited up here, but I'll show you completely what we did on the daily. So I actually closed this trade at 14,785, 85.98 for a total profit of 1953. If you go to the 1 hour now, you can see where I entered and exited. So I entered here, somewhere around here on the 1 hour chart, closed it somewhere around there because it was a buy side trade. The next trade now was a loss of 15.46. So let's actually look at that here. I entered at 14,755.46, 755.46, and then I got stopped out below it at 14,740 flat. I mean, that's a flat stop loss. So at least I didn't get any slip below my stop loss there because of how fast it was going down. It just stopped my stop loss and got me out for a loss of 15.46. So on the other trades, I had a $73 profit on the next trade. That was to the buy side again. So the bullish was just, the bias was just buy side for today after my stop loss got hit out on the sell. And then I'm just showing you where I basically entered and exited. And I was using the daily candle, the same thing that we're looking at here. But while the daily is forming, you can kind of build a bias and know why you're trading. And it's not something that you're going to, if you get the right direction, you have to let it play out because it's not something to rush and not a 15-minute candle that you're looking at it every second. Like you look at it 2 hours, 1 hour, 4 hour, 14 hours. And that's something that I'm liking with it. It's less stressful. So I closed this one at 14,785, 85.98 for a total profit of 73.2. And then the next one I entered at 14,753, .44, and I got stopped out for a total loss of 19. So I got stopped out at 14,734.44, total loss of 19. The next trades were all profitable, and these were all buys. And then the funny thing about these, I entered and exited quick enough to not be a victim of the reversal, because you can see it closed all below where my buy side trades were. So I basically played a rejection today, but I didn't succumb to the losses because I didn't try to hold the trade. I didn't think the rejection would hold just because of how daily candles print. Like when they reverse, they're dojis typically, because I'm seeing that right now. Their reversal is typically just a doji candle, almost always. And then in a demand zone, you can get a easy doji. They just scoop you up and destroy it. And it's a Friday too. So the next trade I entered at 14,737.280. Right there. And this was a profit of 34.75. Then I closed it manually here when I was up $34. Okay. Okay. So that was a profit of 34.75. The next one was a profit of 16. I'm just gonna move the prices here. I entered this one at 14,741.97, and I closed this one out at 14,758.8. This was a profit of 16.23. So all of these on the daily candle. So it moved up this entire zone for the entire day, but I just grabbed a piece of it basically. This is where I made a little more of the profits with a trade from 14,787 up to 800, 14,800. So here made $52.48. And this was a nice bigger swing on the daily candle. So I was just expecting maybe a close higher, but I would expect a push higher and then come back down. That's what I was seeing for the day. Not going to hold it. I was up a good amount, recovered some losses. I was good with that. I just stopped. The last trade was a $17 trade, and let's even look at where my stop loss was on this trade to see what was my thought process going into this. Because I think I had a stop loss at 14,800, so my risk there was $22. Yeah, I got the move up to 14,840, and that's close to the mid. That's a little higher than the mid of the previous candle, but it's right at the demand zone, or it's at the demand zone top. So I was like, yeah, I don't need to play that at all. It's not worth it to me at all. So I entered, I actually closed here at 14,840.35. So it's touching the demand zone. I didn't see it pushing over the demand zone. You can even see it on the 1 hour here, where the demand zone is somewhere right here. And market basically come up here touching it, can't break above it, reverse one time, try again, and then just dump after that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good at that. Like the market just could not break above that demand zone. Like it came down into it, tried to break it out, didn't, come right back down. So looking at the 1 hour chart, you can actually see it much better that when it broke underneath it, it's probably going lower. So let's look at the daily. So this is just saying to me, we should probably still look bearish. Let's look bearish on the market for next week. So starting Sunday, a bearish trade, look for it to come down again, come below into the zone. If this can become a new supply norm, you're gonna have what do you say, like very bad sell-offs at this level now. So let's see if that happens. But this is what I think, I'm not sure, ICT would cause some, I think it destroys a lot of the sell side liquidity because it push out a lot of people's stops. But this actually destroy a lot of buy side people money as well. So I don't know. This is interesting. It's an interesting candle. We can see it go either way. So and Monday is not good. We're just not gonna we're gonna go soft Monday. Like a 20 or 40 risk, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That sounds like a plan. But looking at the account, just full transparency, you see a win rate of 29.82%, loss rate of 70%, time since inception, 14 days since I've been trading this account, 57 trades placed, 1.03 profit factor. I'm not sure what that means. Projected annual profit 53.12, average risk to reward 2.43. And let's see, my equity 5,028, profit 28.37. So I was in drawdowns yesterday, no more drawdowns today. So we're gonna actually take this account up to just take it up to profitability, and then I'm gonna have this account full and clear probably by next week. So let's just see how that goes. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a pretty long one, very detailed, a lot of trades. And I don't know, just having more time to look at the charts today gave me a chance to actually see more in the market, like what it was doing, what it was saying. Because even when I entered on the 4 hour, I was just looking at, okay, we have some possibly bullish momentum here. You have bullish close. You can go bullish again. And this kind of starts the weakness. And then by here, you need to be out on this candle. Like this is not telling you bullish. This came to clear up people down here. It cleared me out. I entered bullish again. It closed up here. This was a dangerous setup. And you see the bigger sell off took you out from the top side, took you out on the bottom as well. So, a lot to look at, a lot to look at. But this, um, very interesting, very interesting. This is Friday, right? So that would actually make this be the previous high. No, is this Monday? Well, this is the new high. This is the new low of the market. It looks like we're about to make new lows. That could have been, wow, the lower high. More lows. I'm gonna draw the arrow so we can see if it actually plays out. So more lows, I'm looking for downside. And this is gonna be the on the video and then also this. So we have new lows, all profits. See you in the next one.